Yes, this is an old shirt, very old shirt. But is she done? Is a legit boss Sasha Banks done with WWE? Hey guys, this is AW here, Aaron Warrior, presenting you a wrestling video on his wrestling channel, my wrestling channel, Laying the Smackdown. If you're new here, make sure to like, share with your friends, family, colleagues, the whole world, especially if they like wrestling. And the most important thing, subscribe to my channel if you're into wrestling. Because I just don't do these videos. I do live streams and such. And this coming week is Extreme Rules, and we're gonna do a watch along for next Saturday. Extreme Rules in Philadelphia, WWE Extreme Rules watch along. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But make sure to click the notification bell when videos are are uploaded, and when I go live doing live streams. Especially if you like wrestling, guys. Wrestling. This is a wrestling channel. I love wrestling, and this is a channel for you if you love wrestling too. It doesn't matter what kind of wrestling you want. AEW, WWE, New Japan, Impact, or we just talk wrestling news, and we'll talk other wrestling stuff that's happening around the world and the universe, or the wrestling universe, whatever. But so yeah, so this the wrestling world this week. It's created a lot of buzz. It's created a lot of buzz. As you know, Sasha Banks, she's been away from WWE for about, I don't know, since May, June. When she and Naomi walked out and they basically relinquished the women's tag team titles, the WWE women's tag team titles, because they didn't like the direction, the story direction where they're going with it. So they basically walked out, right? And then, but she's been still in the public eye. She's not afraid to be in the public eye. She's still out in the public eye. Obvious. And this has created a lot of controversy. Not controversy. I take that back. But a lot of talk in the wrestling world community universe about her Twitter handle. That she changed her name, her Twitter handle, to her actual name, to her real name, which is Mercedes Varnado. Okay, and that created a lot of buzz. I'm like, guys, I'm like, a lot of wrestlers, especially WWE, have the real Twitter handles as their real names. It's true. It's true. This is kayfabe and breaking kayfabe and kayfabe. That's done. That's gone. That's gone. People are not stupid. Wrestling fans are not stupid anymore. They know what's real when they know what's fake. It's not like the '80s or the '90s anymore. Like, we know who the real names are. We're not stupid. Like, guys, it's just like a TV show or movie. They're not really the person they're not. Look, for example, Chris Evans is not the real Steve Rogers, okay? I mean, there's no real Steve Rogers. But you know what my point is, okay? That's wrestling for you guys. That's the same thing wrestling 101. Fans are not stupid. You're just playing a character on TV. But this created a lot of but that's not the reason. That's not the reason really that people are talking about. They're talking about, like, oh, is she done with WWE? Is she done with WWE? Is WWE letting go? And I'm like, no. She did it for business reasons. She changed her real name for business. If you notice, she was in season 2 of The Mandalorian. With Bo-Katan. And in the credits, they did not put Sasha Banks. They put her actual real name. I remember that. In the credits, they had her real name. And Star Wars fans may not know that she's a wrestling. I think they know. Star Wars fans are pretty. I'll say they're. I know you could say what you want about them, but I think the intelligent ones know that she's a wrestler. But but some of them probably knew her. But some Star Wars fans that did not watch wrestling want to know who this person is, as Casca Reeves, and want to know who this actress was, and they found out she's a wrestler from WWE, possibly, right? I know some. My friends that talk Star Wars just found out. Oh, she's a wrestler. Yeah. But you know what? Maybe she doesn't want to do wrestling. She's been in the public eye. She was at the She-Hulk premiere about like 2 months ago in August. She's been at the Andor premiere, Star Wars Connections, Mandalorian, Star Wars Connection. She's been in Runaways, modeling dresses and stuff. She's been in the public eye, and she is definitely Well, I think she'll still come back to wrestling. When she's done wrestling, she's gonna go in that. She's gonna go down that road of being an entertainer, not just a wrestling entertainer, but someone who will want to do gigs and stuff, want to maybe act or whatever, do modeling. She's look, wrestling fans, especially women wrestlers, they don't have a longevity in the business. It's true. It's true. Very rarely very rarely they go to 40. And Sasha Banks might be just preparing early for when she's done wrestling, and she's starting now, or Mercedes Varnado, she's just starting now, like to, you know, get ready for post wrestling career. And you know what? She can still wrestle and do a lot of stuff on the side. It's happened before to the other WWE superstars. Cena's done it, right? The Rock has done it, right? I mean, The Rock's went away from that, obviously, but it's happened before in wrestling, right? That you could do wrestling and still have that career outside of wrestling. Some wrestlers, these days, not while they're not in the entertainment, in that side of entertainment, they still have other jobs, like that they're planning to get licenses, or they're planning to start a business once their post wrestling career is over, because they can't. Some of them, it's not like the old wrestlers. The old wrestlers still wrestle, man. This guy's in the 60s still wrestling. But the wrestlers these days, the younger talent, they're better prepared. They're well prepared for the future after wrestling. And Sasha Banks is just doing that, and she has to use her real name because wrestling is just entertainment. It's just a TV show, basically, guys. It's a TV show. It's a sports TV show. I won't say fake, but it's scripted. Some stuff is scripted, promos, some stuff is scripted, but there's a lot of improv, especially in the matches or spots, stuff like that. But let's face it, she's basically playing an actor or an actress on wrestling. Mercedes Varnado is a real person, and when she wants to do his post career, she's not gonna use the Sasha Banks name, right? The Rock is Dwayne Johnson. He uses that name, but he still goes with people. He doesn't mind being referred as The Rock, but I don't think. But that's different. That's Dwayne Johnson, man. That's The Rock. But she once she's her post career, she wants to be known as her real name. Okay. Okay. That's her real name. And she knows on her Twitter handle and her bio she's changed. She knows not all Star Wars fans watch wrestling, so she has to put her real name in the Twitter handle, because Star Wars fans watch the Mando and they know who she is, and now they know that she's a wrestler, and some of them didn't know before, but she's a wrestler. And now whatever, well, I don't know if she's gonna be Mando 3, season 3. I don't know. She wasn't in the trailer or anything. That she said about last year she wasn't in it. I don't know. Maybe she's just denying it. I mean, she wasn't that big of a character, but I don't know if she's gonna be in it. But it's not a big deal. A lot of wrestlers have the real names, because a lot of wrestlers know these days whether they're going that side of it, whether they want to go into other things in the entertainment world or not. They know these days kayfabe is dead. The idea of being in character is dead. It's some of them still stay in it, but it's not all that important anymore, because they're just acting. All it is, they're just acting. That's all they're doing on wrestling TV, and she knows that. And she knows. And her Twitter handle is just to let the people know who she really is and what she does. And if she wants to get into, she wants to do movies, TV shows, other things, it's gonna say in the credits her real name. I'm not gonna say Sasha Banks. And it doesn't mean she's released from WWE, because, like I said, Cena was in WWE and he did movies. Now he's not. Now he's older and he's doing more movies. He's like 45, right? It's like it can happen. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean she's gone. I don't think she's gone. I think she's coming back. I don't know when. There's no indications that she's coming back. I mean, there's some people say, oh, there's possibly some speculation she might be coming back, but I don't know. Like this, they don't give you a time. Nobody, these dirt sheets don't give you like a timetable when she's coming back. I don't know. It's not like the 2019 situation. Now it's a total different situation. She injured herself at the Royal Rumble, and she became the inaugural Women's Tag Team Champions at Elimination Chamber of Bayley. They lost to WrestleMania because she was hurt, and her mental health wasn't all there, so she needed a break. It was not like that. This is different. Yeah, so guys, her changing her Twitter handle and her leaving WWE, no. Her Twitter handle's not, that doesn't mean she's leaving WWE. It just means she's expanding her horizons outside of the wrestling world. That's all. Don't go all ballistic over that. You will know when she's gone from WWE. You will know. WWE's ever announced it. We'll have Fightful PW Insight. They'll announce when Sasha Banks is released. Because that's no way going to be quiet. I'm telling you. Sasha Banks, if she's released from WWE, that's not going to be quiet. Okay? That's going to break, and that's going to break the internet, especially in the wrestling world. So, guys, this means nothing. It just means that she's expanding her horizons beyond the wrestling world, right? It doesn't mean she's released. Okay? Thank you. So once again, like, share, subscribe, comment below, tell your friends, and yeah, take care, guys. If this coming in. Okay.